Hey, what's up guys, Razif back with another video, and in this video we're gonna see about what's on my phone 2020. So without any delay, let's get started. We'll start with the dock. So the dock is very simple in my case. It's the caller app and my app of choice for music, the Spotify, the settings, and the Safari, my regular browser. And I don't prefer Chrome because it kills too much of RAM, so I go with Safari. It's fine with me. So mm, so one thing about Safari is that I'm having one issue with Safari recently, that when I'm browsing too many videos in YouTube or something using the desktop app, I see that the videos doesn't load properly and the web page gets hung up. In some cases, not always, but I pretty much noticed it quite a while now. So I have seen similar people with the similar issues on Twitter commenting the same. So I have seen people on Twitter complaining about their Safari regarding it's not loading on their iPads, but on my iPhone also I've faced a similar issue. And coming to the first page of these apps, the first one is the Messages app, my default Messages app, and the calendar. I prefer Apple Calendar. Pretty much it is synced up with my Google accounts and all. And Photos app, it's pretty common, and the camera app. So FaceTime, I don't use it much. Instead of mail, I'm gonna use Google Mails, Gmail. So that is a replacement. I don't use this mail app. And a clock and weather. These two are my routine apps, like daily, the alarm app and the weather app. So I use Notes app pretty much for noting down all the things. Stocks, I don't use it much. I have a couple of ebooks downloaded. I go with the Books app here. And podcasts, recently I have started with MKBHD's Waveform podcast, listening to it. And my other podcast that I follow is That Creative Life by Sarah. These two are the podcasts that I often listen to. These two are the podcasts. And Apple TV, I have been watching lately. This is the only streaming app that provides HD content on this iPhone 11, with its display being of very low resolution. And I have other streaming apps also, like the Amazon Prime Video, but sometimes Apple TV looks very good at audio and video in this iPhone. So health app, I not using these days pretty much, but instead of Apple Music, I prefer, as I told, Spotify here. So these two, wallet and home, I don't use them much. So coming to the second layout, the Files app is here. I kind of use it downloading these as Safari started enabling downloads. I've been using this Files app pretty much these days. So coming to the next one is the Find My Device, which will be just logged in. iTunes Store, I never use it. Shortcuts, I have a couple of shortcuts enabled for Siri, like the alarm one and the weather one, and reminders, couple of reminders which shortcuts remind me of always. The coming to utilities, the only one we use is the calculator and sometimes the voice memos. So the rest apps like the Keynote, Numbers, and Pages, I use them for a lot of editing these days. That is quick. Instead of opening a laptop every time, I go with the Numbers or Pages or Keynote whenever I want to open some presentation or some PPT presentations or Excel sheets or something. I just open them quickly, and I kind of edit them on the phone itself. And coming to the GarageBand, I have been using GarageBand sometimes just for fun. So I had one song, I guess, in my list. So this is one song that I've been playing. So I just tried one song, that is Astronomia, you all know that. So moving forward, iMovie is an app that I've been using to edit all these videos. You can see that iMovie been using to edit all my projects recently. If you want, you can check out my older videos which are done using iMovie. So my choice of maps is the Apple Maps. I have uninstalled Google's Maps recently because it's kind of boring and I don't have any dark theme there enabled right now, so I kind of moved to the Apple apps, which is pretty good for now. I don't face any issues, but Google Maps has pretty much of every local stores. Apple Maps doesn't have that detail, but that's fine for main highway routes and all. Apple Maps is good enough. And there are a couple of payment apps like the Google Pay and the Phone Pay, Paytm, and my ICICI banking app. So the Gmail app, as I told, is my choice because I kind of use couple of 2-3 Google apps, and Gphotos for my backup of all my photos. I don't use the iCloud, it's already full. That 5 GB that Apple provides is already utilized. So Google Duo is kind of recently using this during this quarantine for meetings and all. And not use it much just for family calls and something like that. And the YouTube and YouTube Studio, you must be knowing, YouTube is common. And YouTube Studio, I kind of just for some analytics or statistics. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And the kind of Ola and Uber apps for traveling, you know that. And Google Drive, been saving my videos across YouTube and across platform by using this Google Drive. I want to sync with the phone and the laptop sometimes. The Google Drive helps me in that. And Amazon and Amazon Prime Video are kind of my shopping apps of choice. I don't prefer Flipkart, but I go with Amazon. So coming to PicsArt is my photo editing app of choice, so I prefer PicsArt here. There should be a couple of more food delivery apps other than Zomato. Right now our office app is also is clubbed into Zomato, so kinda use it both. No, but personally I'm a fan of Uber Eats, which is now no longer in India. But I kinda like Uber Eats for quite a while now. I have been using the same app for almost 3-4 years, and I don't like Zomato app. It's clumsy. The app is too much of information. I want the UI to be simple and the user experience to be fast, unlike Zomato, but kinda using it because of no other choice. To-Do is my recent app of choice for making the list of applications, what needs to be done and any new task to be. So TickTick used to be the earlier app, but now I am into this To-Do, which is of Microsoft app for tasks and assignments, so that I would be maintaining my schedules and all. That keeps me organized with all the stuff I'm doing right now. So I don't use any third-party Twitter apps like the Flamingo and all, but I prefer the native app of Twitter. So other three are my kind of social media apps. You can see the Snap, Insta and WhatsApp. Next comes all the office apps which are part of my daily work. That's pretty much about the apps on my phone right now. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you subscribe to it. See you guys in the next one.